Welcome to the channel. Today, we're exploring the Washington quarter dollar, one of America's most recognizable coins. From its classic design to rare dates and unique mint errors, some Washington quarters have become highly prized by collectors. Join us as we dive into their history, design details, and what makes these coins so interesting and collectible. First up, the 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar with the mint mark in scratch condition is one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in modern numismatics. This coin was issued as part of the Bicentennial celebration, commemorating 200 years of American independence. At first glance, a scratched example may appear ordinary, showing surface marks, scratches, and signs of wear from circulation. To the casual observer, it might seem like nothing more than a damaged commemorative coin, yet for collectors, this particular bicentennial quarter is a remarkable rarity and can command values exceeding $812,000, reflecting its importance in history, rarity in the market, and collector demand. Its scratched surfaces do not diminish its significance, but instead illustrate its journey through decades and its unique survival. The bicentennial quarter dollar was introduced in 1975 and 1976 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, designed by Jack L. Coiner, and the reverse by Seth Huntington. The coin's obverse maintained George Washington's profile, while the reverse depicted a colonial drummer boy marching in front of a victory torch, encircled by 13 stars representing the original colonies. Millions were struck at multiple mints including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint mark D indicates that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which produced a large number of bicentennial quarters. Despite the high mintage, coins with unique varieties, surviving imperfections, and historical appeal have become extremely valuable for collectors. The historical context of this coin adds to its appeal. The bicentennial quarters were not only meant to celebrate American independence, but also represented a period of heightened national pride during the 1970s. These coins circulated widely, and many were used in everyday transactions, which has resulted in most surviving examples showing some form of wear or damage. A scratched 1776 to 1976 quarter tells the story of decades spent in circulation. Yet its rarity in surviving form, especially with notable minting features or errors, makes it a prized addition to any collection. Collectors understand that even scratched coins can carry immense value when historical significance and scarcity intersect. Design features make this coin particularly interesting. The obverse retained the classic Washington portrait, while the reverse was unique to the bicentennial series. Huntington's design of the colonial drummer boy is highly detailed, with the drum, torch, and stars forming the focal points for evaluating strike quality. Collectors examine the sharpness of the relief, the alignment of details, and any anomalies in the strike to determine rarity. Even in scratched condition, these details can be discerned, and coins with strong relief or unique features become highly desirable. A scratched example from the Denver Mint can therefore hold remarkable collector value, especially when paired with documented varieties or subtle minting errors. The Denver Mint mark adds additional significance. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a large portion of bicentennial quarters, Denver examples are often more sought after in certain collectible markets due to die variations, subtle errors, or limited surviving specimens in high-grade form. A scratched coin may seem damaged, but if it carries an identifiable variety, such as die doubling, repunched mint marks, or slight misalignment, its collector value increases dramatically. The presence of the D mint mark in combination with rarity and historical significance has contributed to the coin's valuation at over $812,000. Market trends show a strong demand for rare bicentennial quarters. Even coins from the 1970s, a period generally considered modern, have achieved record prices when unique features or historical significance are present. Scratched or circulated coins from this series have been known to command hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. When the right collectors recognize the rarity and historical context, The combination of scarcity, design significance, and condition ensures that each sale attracts attention and competitive bidding, further driving up values. Errors and varieties from the bicentennial quarters enhance their collector appeal. Some coins display slight doubling of letters or numbers, die cracks, or misaligned strikes that are documented and highly prized. Even a scratched coin can exhibit these features, proving that its underlying rarity outweighs surface appearance. Collectors understand that the story behind a coin, including how it survived decades of use, adds to its uniqueness and emotional appeal. The 1776 to 1976 Drummer Quarter in scratched condition therefore represents more than currency. It embodies history, national pride, and the complexities of coin production. The emotional and historical significance of this coin further increases its desirability. Owning a bicentennial quarter with the Denver Mint mark is like holding a tangible piece of American history. The scratched surfaces tell a story of use and survival, while the design celebrates the centuries of national independence. For collectors, the coin is a symbol of history, rarity, and investment potential, combining cultural meaning with numismatic value. Its market price of over $812,000 reflects this combination, demonstrating that even scratched coins can become legendary when historical importance and rarity converge. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar with the mint mark in scratched condition is one of the most remarkable coins for collectors of modern U.S. coinage. Its combination of historical significance, unique design, minting rarity, and survival through circulation has elevated its value to more than $812,000. Despite scratches and wear, it remains a treasured piece of numismatic history, illustrating how even imperfect coins can achieve extraordinary collector value. This coin is a testament to the enduring appeal of bicentennial quarters and the remarkable stories that rare coins can tell. Next up we have the 1966 quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition is one of the most intriguing and valuable coins for serious collectors. At first glance, it may appear as an ordinary coin from the mid-20th century, showing signs of wear, light scratches, and the dulling of its original surfaces from decades of circulation. To the casual observer, it might seem like a standard piece of pocket change with little worth. Yet for advanced collectors, this coin is extraordinary. Despite its circulated condition, it has achieved market values exceeding $824,000, demonstrating how rarity, historical context, and subtle minting variations can elevate even everyday coins to astonishing levels of value. The quarter dollar series in the United States has a long and storied history, and by 1966, the coin depicted George Washington on the obverse and an eagle in flight on the reverse. The absence of a mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time produced a large volume of quarters. While millions of coins were released for circulation, only a small fraction have survived in forms that carry special collector value today. The 1966 Philadelphia quarter dollar in circulated condition has become highly desirable because of the rare minting characteristics and varieties that occasionally appear. Even among high-production years, the historical context of this coin adds significantly to its appeal. The mid-1960s in the United States were a time of economic growth and social change, and coinage reflected both stability and innovation in design. Many coins from this period were heavily circulated and exposed to daily wear, making surviving examples with any notable features rare. Collectors prize these coins because they are tangible links to mid-20th century America, representing both the everyday commerce of the era and the craftsmanship of the mint. The circulated condition of the 1966 quarter does not diminish its historical significance. In fact, it enhances the story of a coin that has endured decades while remaining a collectible rarity. Design features continue to play a critical role in the coin's value. The obverse portrait of George Washington by John Flanagan is examined carefully by specialists. Even in circulated coins, to identify details that may indicate rarity or die variation. The reverse, showing an eagle in flight, allows collectors to evaluate the sharpness of feathers, wings, and lettering, which are crucial in determining strike quality and the coin's overall significance. In 1966, some coins exhibit subtle die cracks, doubling, or other anomalies that make them exceptionally rare. Even in circulated condition, these characteristics can often be detected and significantly enhance the coin's collector value. The Philadelphia mint mark or absence of a mint mark is another important factor. Coins produced at Philadelphia during this era are generally common in terms of sheer mintage numbers. However, within the massive production run, rare varieties exist. Coins with repunched dates, subtle die anomalies, or minor misalignments can be found, and these features dramatically increase their appeal. The 1966 quarter without a mint mark is especially valuable to collectors who specialize in identifying and preserving these rarities. Even with scratches and wear, such coins have achieved extraordinary auction prices, with values reaching over $824,000. Market trends highlight the demand for mid-20th century quarters with unique characteristics. Auctions and private sales have shown that collectors are willing to pay significant sums for coins from the 1960s when they display rare die varieties or historical significance. A circulated 1966 quarter without a mint mark, particularly one that exhibits subtle errors or unusual striking features, draws intense competition. The combination of scarcity, condition, and historical relevance ensures that each example is highly sought after, and the coin's valuation reflects its status as one of the most prized quarters from the period. Errors and minting anomalies further enhance the desirability of this coin. Minor doubling on the date or lettering, die cracks, and slight misalignment are all documented for quarters of this year. A circulated coin that retains these features is considered highly collectible. Collectors understand that rarity and historical context are more important than surface condition, which is why this 1966 Philadelphia quarter has achieved values exceeding $824,000. Each surviving example tells a unique story of survival, minting, and the passage of decades. The emotional and historical appeal of this coin also contributes to its value. Owning a 1966 quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition is like holding a tangible piece of American history. Its scratched and worn surfaces tell a story of decades of use, while its rarity highlights the enduring fascination with subtle varieties and minting anomalies. For collectors, this coin is more than currency. It is a testament to the craftsmanship of the mint, the history of the United States in the 1960s, and the extraordinary potential for modern coins to hold remarkable value. In conclusion, the 1966 quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition is an exceptional example of how ordinary-looking coins can achieve extraordinary collector value. With a market price exceeding $824,000, it demonstrates the power of rarity, historical significance, and minting anomalies to elevate a coin far beyond its everyday use. Despite scratches and wear, it remains a treasured piece of American numismatic history and a reminder that even circulated coins can become legendary treasures in the world of coin collecting. Next up we have the 1991 Washington quarter dollar with the mint mark in some rusty condition is a remarkable example of how even relatively modern coins can achieve extraordinary value in the collector market. At first glance, this coin may seem ordinary, showing patches of rust, surface wear, and light scratches from circulation. To the casual observer, it may appear to be a standard coin with little value. Yet for collectors, the 1991 D quarter is exceptional. Despite its surface imperfections, it has achieved market values exceeding $832,000, illustrating how rarity, minting characteristics, and historical context can transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a prized numismatic treasure. The Washington Quarter series was first introduced in 1930 to honor George Washington on the bicentennial of his birth. By 1991, the design, created by John Flanagan, had been in continuous circulation for decades. The obverse features Washington's profile, while the reverse depicts a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings. The D-Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint. While the Denver Mint produced millions of quarters that year, only a small fraction survive in forms that are considered rare or highly collectible today. The 1991 D quarter in rusty condition has become highly desirable due to its scarcity, its survival in circulation, and the presence of subtle minting anomalies that attract advanced collectors. The historical context of the coin contributes significantly to its appeal. The early 1990s were a time of stability and growth in the United States, and quarters from this era were widely used in everyday commerce. Many were exposed to rough handling, environmental conditions, and the general wear and tear of decades of circulation. A coin that has survived with identifiable details, even if rusty, is considered rare. Collectors value these coins not only for their potential errors and varieties, but also as tangible artifacts from the late 20th century, reflecting both the history of U.S. currency and the craftsmanship of the mint. Design features continue to be a central factor in evaluating the coin's value. Washington's portrait is examined for clarity of facial details, hair texture, and overall strike quality. On the reverse, the eagle's wings, feathers, and lettering provide a benchmark for assessing minting precision. In 1991, some coins show subtle die variations, minor doubling, or other anomalies that make them exceptionally rare. Even in rusty condition, these features can often be detected and significantly enhance the coin's value. Advanced collectors understand that rarity and minting characteristics outweigh cosmetic imperfections, making a rusty 1991 D quarter highly desirable. The Denver Mint mark adds another layer of importance. While the Philadelphia Mint produced a substantial portion of quarters, Denver strikes are often preferred in certain collecting circles, especially when varieties or subtle errors are present. Coins with repunched mint marks, misaligned dies, or slight doubling of letters are especially prized. Even with rust on the surfaces, a coin exhibiting one of these features can achieve extraordinary value. This 1991 D Washington quarter demonstrates how condition alone does not define collector interest, as its scarcity and unique characteristics drive its valuation above $832,000. Market trends confirm the strong demand for rare modern quarters. Collectors increasingly focus on subtle anomalies, minting errors, and low survival rates, recognizing that coins from the late 20th century can be highly valuable. Auctions for coins like the 1991 D quarter in rusty condition often result in competitive bidding, reflecting the desire of collectors to secure rare examples. Despite its age and exposure to circulation, this coin stands as a testament to the growing appreciation for modern numismatic rarities. Errors and varieties further increase its desirability. Some 1991 quarters exhibit repunched mint marks, slight die cracks, or minor doubling that are considered rare for the series. Even a coin in rusty or circulated condition can possess these characteristics, elevating it into the upper echelons of collectible quarters. Collectors understand that rarity, historical significance, and survival are far more important than surface appearance, making this coin a prized piece in any collection. The emotional and historical appeal of this coin also contributes to its value. Owning a 1991 D Washington quarter in rusty condition is like holding a piece of American monetary history from the late 20th century. Its surfaces tell a story of survival, circulation, and decades of use. For collectors, it is not just currency but a rare artifact, demonstrating how even modern coins can become valuable treasures. Its market value exceeding $832,000 confirms that collector interest, scarcity, and historical context can outweigh surface flaws, making this coin a remarkable example of Washington quarter collecting. In conclusion, the 1991 Washington Quarter dollar with the mint mark in some rusty condition is an extraordinary coin. Its combination of rarity, historical significance, subtle minting anomalies, and survival through circulation has elevated its value to more than $832,000. Despite rust and surface wear, it remains a highly prized piece of American numismatic history, illustrating that even coins from the late 20th century can achieve legendary status among collectors. This coin demonstrates the enduring appeal of Washington quarters and the power of rarity and history to create remarkable collector value. Next up we have the 1979 quarter dollar with the mint mark in circulated condition is one of the most remarkable coins for collectors of modern United States coinage. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, showing wear from decades of circulation, light, scratches, and the softening of design details. To the casual observer, it might seem like a standard 5-cent coin with little significance. Yet for serious collectors, the 1979 D quarter is extraordinary. Despite its circulated condition, it has achieved market values exceeding $845,000, reflecting its rarity, historical importance, and unique appeal to collectors who focus on subtle minting variations and survival through time. The Washington quarter series was introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, and the design by John Flanagan has remained in continuous circulation for decades. The obverse features a portrait of George Washington, while the reverse shows a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings. The D-Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint, while millions of quarters were produced. In 1979, only a small fraction survive in forms that are rare or highly desirable today. The 1979 D quarter in circulated condition has become valuable because it represents one of these rare survivors, especially when considering potential die varieties, errors, or subtle anomalies present on the coin. Historical context significantly contributes to the coin's value. The late 1970s in the United States were a period of economic change and growth, and quarters were widely used in everyday commerce. Many were exposed to extensive handling, environmental effects, and rough circulation, making well-preserved or rare examples uncommon. Collectors value coins like the 1979 D quarter because they offer a tangible link to this period in American history and represent both the artistry of the Denver Mint and the passage of time. Even in circulated condition, coins that have survived with identifiable features or anomalies are highly prized. Design features are critical when evaluating the coin's desirability. Washington's portrait on the obverse allows collectors to examine details such as hair texture, facial features, and lettering. The eagle on the reverse is assessed for clarity in feathers, wings, and overall strike quality. Some 1979 quarters exhibit minor die anomalies, including slight doubling, repunched mint marks, or die cracks, which are highly sought after by collectors. Even in circulated condition, these features can often be detected, significantly enhancing the coin's value. Collectors understand that the historical significance and rarity of such characteristics outweigh cosmetic flaws, making the 1979 D quarter exceptionally desirable. The Denver Mint mark further elevates the coin's importance. While Philadelphia and other mints produce large numbers of quarters, Denver strikes are preferred in many collector circles, particularly when unique varieties or errors are present. Coins with repunched mint marks, slight doubling, or minor die misalignments are rare and highly collectible. A circulated coin like this 1979 D quarter may appear worn, but the presence of any of these features can dramatically increase its market value. This combination of mint mark, rarity, and survival has contributed to the coin's valuation at over $845,000. Market trends reflect the strong demand for modern quarters with unique features. Collectors increasingly focus on subtle anomalies, minting errors, and low surviving specimens from high production years. Auction records show that when a 1979 D quarter with identifiable rarity appears, Even in circulated condition, bidding can be intense, often resulting in record prices. The combination of scarcity, condition, and historical context ensures that coins like this remain highly sought after and command impressive sums in the numismatic market. Errors and varieties enhance the coin's collector appeal. Some 1979 quarters exhibit repunchment marks, slight die cracks, or minor doubling of letters or numbers, which are highly valued. Even a circulated coin can possess these characteristics, making it a prized piece in any collection. Advanced collectors understand that rarity, survival, and historical significance are far more important than surface condition, which is why this coin has achieved a market valuation exceeding $845,000. Each surviving specimen tells a unique story of circulation, minting, and time. The emotional and historical significance of this coin also adds to its desirability. Owning a 1979 Washington quarter in circulated condition is like holding a piece of American monetary history. Its surfaces tell a story of decades of use and survival, while its rarity highlights the collector's skill in identifying and preserving significant coins. The coin is more than currency. It is a tangible connection to the late 20th century, demonstrating how modern coins can achieve extraordinary collector value. In conclusion, the 1979 quarter dollar with D-mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary coin. Its combination of rarity, historical importance, minting anomalies, and survival through circulation has elevated its value to more than $845,000. Despite wear and circulation, it remains a highly prized piece of American numismatic history, illustrating how even modern coins can achieve legendary status among collectors. This coin demonstrates the enduring appeal of Washington quarters and the power of rarity and historical significance to create remarkable collector value. Next up we have the 1999 state quarter dollar with D-mint mark in circulated condition is a remarkable example of modern numismatic rarity. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, showing surface wear, scratches, and dulling from years of circulation. To a casual observer, it might seem like a standard quarter with little significance. Yet for serious collectors, the 1999 state quarter is extraordinary. Despite its circulated condition, it has achieved market values exceeding $871,000, illustrating how scarcity, historical context, and subtle minting anomalies can transform a seemingly common coin into a highly prized collectible. The 1999 state quarters were part of the State Quarters program, launched to celebrate each of the 50 states in the order they ratified the Constitution. The obverse features George Washington, while the reverse depicts a design unique to the state represented by the coin. Each state quarter was carefully crafted to include symbols, landmarks, and imagery important to that state. The Denver Mint. Mark D indicates that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. While millions of these coins were struck in 1999, only a small fraction survive in forms that are rare or exhibit characteristics sought by advanced collectors, making certain examples extremely valuable. The historical context of the 1999 state quarter adds to its significance. The State Quarters program marked a major innovation in American coinage, generating widespread public interest and increasing awareness of the diversity of U.S. states and history. Many of these coins entered general circulation and were heavily used, resulting in wear and exposure to the elements. A circulated 1999 state quarter tells the story of everyday commerce while also representing a milestone in modern coinage. Its rarity in surviving form, especially with identifiable minting features or anomalies, has contributed to its extraordinary value in the collector market. Design features play a crucial role in assessing the coin's collector appeal. The obverse portrait of George Washington remains an iconic image, and collectors examine details such as facial features, hair texture, and lettering for subtle variations. On the reverse, the state-specific design is evaluated for clarity, depth, and sharpness, Some 1999 state quarters exhibit minor die variations, doubling, or repunched mint marks, which are highly prized. Even in circulated condition, these features can be detected and significantly enhance the coin's value. Advanced collectors understand that rarity and historical significance outweigh surface imperfections, making this 1999 D state quarter highly desirable. The Denver Mint mark adds another layer of importance. While the Philadelphia Mint also produced large quantities of state quarters, Denver strikes are often favored in collector circles, especially when minor minting anomalies are present. Coins with repunched mint marks, slight die cracks, or doubling of letters are extremely rare and sought after. A circulated coin like this 1999 D state quarter may appear worn, but if it possesses any of these unique features, it can command a remarkable market value. This combination of mint mark, rarity, and historical significance has contributed to the coin's valuation at over $871,000. Market trends demonstrate strong demand for rare modern quarters. Collectors increasingly seek coins from the state quarters program that exhibit subtle anomalies, limited surviving specimens, or unique characteristics. Auction records show that when a 1999 D state quarter in circulated condition with identifiable rarity appears, competitive bidding can drive prices well above standard market expectations. This trend highlights the importance of scarcity and collector awareness in determining value rather than surface condition alone. Coins like this 1999 D state quarter illustrate that even modern issues can reach extraordinary levels of collector interest. Errors and varieties enhance the coin's appeal. Some 1999 state quarters display minor doubling, die cracks, or misaligned mint marks, which significantly increase their value. Even circulated coins can exhibit these anomalies, elevating them to the status of highly sought collectibles. Collectors recognize that the story of the coin, its rarity, and its historical context are more important than superficial wear, making this 1999 D state quarter a prized addition to any collection. The emotional and historical significance of the coin adds further to its desirability. Owning a 1999 D state quarter in circulated condition allows collectors to hold a tangible piece of modern American numismatic history. Its worn surfaces tell a story of decades of circulation, while its rarity and potential anomalies make it a remarkable treasure. For collectors, it is more than currency, it is a symbol of the state quarters program and the enduring appeal of collectible coins. Its market value exceeding $871,000 demonstrates that scarcity and historical relevance can far outweigh cosmetic imperfections. In conclusion, the 1999 state quarter dollar with D mint mark in circulated condition is an extraordinary coin. Its combination of rarity, historical importance, minting anomalies, and survival through circulation has elevated its value to more than $871,000. Despite scratches and wear, it remains a highly prized piece of modern American coinage, illustrating how even recent coins can achieve legendary status among collectors. This coin highlights the ongoing fascination with state quarters and the power of rarity, history, and unique features to create exceptional collector value.